Good morning. The time is 1:52 a.m. The date is 3rd of October 2019. The day is Thursday. In Hebrew Acknowledge T R33S, Thursday, if the soul is born to a male. I've been recording. If the soul is born to a male, it's called Yao. If it's born to a female, it's called Ya. And the characteristics of the Thursday soul is confrontational and aggressive. Confrontational and aggressive. Okay. So, my name. Bear with me 2 seconds. My name is Kojo. In Hebrew Acknowledge T993. It means I'm the Monday born. In certain circles, I'm known as Armon. In the right circles, I'm known as Kojo. If I was a female, my soul will be called Adowa, the dance of grace, when one is loved, or Dowa. And our characteristics is Bajo, which translates as the calm and peaceful child, the calm and peaceful seeds. We've come to see Yahweh and Yah, and today they want us to talk about knowledge, the word knowledge, and the word nostalgia. Nostalgia. The word knowledge and the word nostalgia. We're going to start off with the word knowledge, yeah? And then we're going to go to nostalgia, yeah? Okay. So, the word knowledge. We go to education to seek knowledge. Knowledge purports that it is there to give us, education purports that it is there to give us knowledge. So we have to first understand what knowledge says it is. And if knowledge says, that education can give us knowledge. So the dictionary says in the first sentence, to acquire knowledge or the acquisition of knowledge is by or is via. Both these words are interchangeable. By experience or education. Stop there. What does that mean? It means, you see education is just one route or one route or one way of receiving knowledge. But knowledge itself says experience comes first or education. It means, by law, you cannot be told, that school is mandatory, because school only gives education towards knowledge, but is experience or education. So what if the kid, wants to choose, or what if the parents want to choose the route or the route of the way of experience, which knowledge itself says is fine. So the law rather should be as following: that it is mandatory that your child seeks knowledge via the route of experience or via education or a mixture of both. But your child cannot choose, could not deny, all three options. But your child has to pick one or two. You see what I mean? Because that's what knowledge requires. Experience. It means, listen, your experience counts if you can turn it into knowledge. Yeah? That's as far as I'm gonna go into knowledge. You can carry on, and it'll tell you other things, statistical data, everything. So now, yeah, let me tell you a story about the word nostalgia. I received a text message from a friend today, a WhatsApp message. Yeah, and it was 4 pictures. Yeah, a cluster of 4 pictures, and there were 4 pictures of us back in the day. Yeah, and I noticed something. Yeah, I was always the center of attention in the picture. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Yeah, I wasn't because of anything. I was because, yeah, I earned the spot to be the center of attention. I was probably the reason why we were going out. I was probably the one that threw the party. So yes, everyone's pointing at me. Each picture, everyone's pointing at me. Each picture, I'm being presented. But on the 4th picture, yeah, it was at a stage, yeah, where I was a bit depressed. Yeah, I was a bit depressed, and I had let myself go. Yeah, I had really let myself go, and I was chilling in the company of my friends. Yeah, and this picture was taken, and it was fine. Yeah, I've seen that picture. I've never offended by it, because you see me. Yeah, I can look at a picture and remember exactly what was happening at that time, and that is what I take pride in. People can look at a picture and just see the picture, and they forget what happened that day, and they just see, oh my God, is that how I look? And that's where the imagination stops. I go into the situation. Yeah, but he sent just that. Yeah, and I thought to myself, using experience to gain knowledge, yeah, or turning experience into knowledge. Watch. I said to myself, hold on, what is nostalgia? Because I'm thinking, okay, he has sent me this 4 pictures, and then a second text message with just the simple word nostalgia, and then he's waiting for me to respond. And I'm thinking, what does this guy, yeah, expect me to say back? He expect me to go into one. Oh my God, I remember this. Listen to the problem here. And then I said to myself here, maybe, you know what? Maybe he has the understanding of the word nostalgia wrong. I said to myself, yeah. I said to myself, maybe he has, but then maybe my understanding of the word nostalgia is wrong. So I decided, yeah, that you know what, I'm not going to respond to this, because my understanding of nostalgia is exactly, yeah, what I think it is. And he may think he's having a nostalgic moment, and this is what happens. Someone, yeah, picks 4 or 5 pictures of you, yeah, and sends it to you and writes nostalgia, and then you go into one about that day, and it resumes the topic. But why do you think the person sent that in the first place? Yeah, it's because the person is sat at home, yeah, bored out of their heads, and they remembered, yeah, a time in their lives where you made their life worth living. Yeah, worth living. But now you have to think about yourself, yeah, and you have to think about him, just your relationship with that person or her, whatever, yeah, and say, should I be sharing this nostalgic moment with this person? Should I be? So I looked into my experience, yeah, and I said, okay, when you didn't have food, I gave you food. When your brother kicked you out, I gave you a place to sleep. When you didn't have money to move out, when I had to move out, because of you, I had to go and get a 2-bedroom place and pay all of it and wait for you to get a job and then you pay me in sope, and then the money became a situation, yeah. But I always had your back, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, when have I needed you? When have I needed you? And I remembered, oh, that time you didn't turn up. But okay, when that time passed, and then I came to you, yeah, even though I shouldn't have, but I came to you, and then we took off straight away, and you were the one I was, actually, yeah, you were the one I was relying on, and not relying on as such, but you were the one I was always calling to chill with me, because I wanted your company, and so I'm saying, and I realized that, hold on, when you were in your situation, yeah, I didn't even wait for you to beg. You understand what I'm saying? I just realized that, you know what, a brother needs a brother. So I jumped into action straight away and did what I had to do. But then I realized, yeah, when I got into a situation, yeah, you wanted me to ask. You wanted me to beg. As if to say, and I said to myself, nah, man. Nah. You see, I'm going to read to you what the word nostalgia means. So maybe, yeah, you understand from experience, watch. Oh, now my phone decides to back up my what's up. Just just when I need to get into it. Yeah. Yeah, so I decided to look up, yeah, the meaning of, yeah, nostalgia. Because I wanted to be sure that it is what I think it is. Yeah. So I typed in to Google nostalgia meaning, and it came up. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Noun. Nostalgia, plural. Nostalgias. Yeah. A sentimental longing or wistful affection for a period in the past. Yeah. I was overcome with acute nostalgia for my days at university, and that's exactly where they were. Where these memories that he's having were from our university days in Portsmouth. But the problem is, yeah, I remember giving to our friendship. Yeah, I remember giving. So get this, yeah. When I was suffering and I don't remember anyone giving, yeah, I had to cut that side of my life out, because get this, it became the seeds I was planting. Yeah, you see, friendship, yeah, the help you give to your friends, because a friendship is like you meet, yeah, and then a seed is sown between you, yeah, you become brothers, you become friends. You understand what I'm saying? And when one needs help, yeah, if you can help, you help. You do whatever little you can to help. You understand what I'm saying? But then get this. Don't worry about how many times you're helping. Don't worry. You are sowing your seeds. Yeah? You keep doing. No matter how big it is, don't worry. You keep doing. Yeah? But then get this, yeah? You see, the day you need help, yeah? Even if that friend can't help you all the way, if he doesn't do what he can, the tiniest he can to help you, it means that seed that you sowed in your friendship, yeah, it hasn't germinated. It means it's dead. You didn't sow it for that. You sowed it so in thick and thin, yeah, that seed, yeah, will still be there to hold you. Yeah? And I said, no, I'm not replying back to that. Yeah? So I ignored it and I said, you're right. He said, yeah. And he didn't know what to say, and I left it at that. Yeah, but get this. Not long ago, yeah, a friend of mine, yeah. He's coming back from work. He just got indoors, and his name is Manny. Yeah, my boy Manny. Yeah, you see this boy Manny. Yeah, yeah. I haven't done half the things. Yeah, I've done for this guy, for him. But you see, one time, yeah, Manny was down. Yeah, and everyone knew Manny was down, but I didn't know. I just didn't hear from Manny. Yeah, and no one was telling me because we all had a habit. You understand what I'm saying? We are uni in Portsmouth, but our parents live in London. So every now and then, when times got really tough, yeah, we'd vanish. Yeah, we go home like we love our parents and chill for a week, but we're just going there to get fat and come back. We're going there to stock up. Yeah, so you go home for a week, you chill around for a week, you eat morning, day, afternoon, night, morning, day, afternoon, night. Listen, you literally load up. When you come back, you're a different guy, and plus you got chateau and everything to bring back. One sec. Damn straight. Ouch. Yeah. So get this. I found out my man was down here, and no one would tell me, yeah, what's happened and why it's happened, this, that, boom, boom things. But then get this, yeah, you know when I found out what happened, yeah, it was actually, yeah, through this same friend. Do you know how I know this money guy? Through this friend and his brother, yeah. So they've known each other since they were young, from Ghana, and then through uni I met those two, the brothers, yeah, and then he joined them at uni, and then through them I met him. So now we're all chilling. But get this, we're all chilling, we're all getting on, but even though I'm getting on equally with everyone, yeah, I'm getting on equally with everyone on their individual characters. Some of them didn't get on, but they all get on with me because I treat everyone on their own merits. Do you see what I mean? So get this now, yeah. Eventually I got fed up, yeah, of no one giving me information, yeah. So I went and did some groundwork. He was shocked. My boy was shocked. Yeah, he was shocked when he was just there, yeah, and there was a knock at his door, yeah, boom, 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 and it was me. You understand what I'm saying? I said, boy, no one's talking, innit? So man, I had to put in some groundwork. I'm here, innit? Listen, he was down on his luck, innit? Yeah? And get this, I didn't know what situation I'll find my man in, innit? So get this, yeah, I had taken some, chilling money in it just in case, but I wasn't taking it to go and chill. I was taking it to go and leave, you get me? And it was just right. Yeah, it was just right. It wasn't anything, it was just right. I left it. Yeah? And my man, listen, I never asked him for anything, but he just couldn't listen. He's never forgotten it. He always talks about it. And I'm like, fuck off, shut up, man. And then boom, I dropped. Yeah? Boom, I dropped. Yeah? Listen. This guy, yeah, he won't stop picking me up. He won't stop picking me up. Listen, I'd get on the DLR. Yeah? I'll get a phone call. Yo. I'm like, yeah, what you saying, man? Be like, where are you, man? I just come back from work, man. Where are you? I'm like, I'm a yard, innit? I'll get on the DLR, man. Come check me. Yeah? I'm like, money, this, come, man. I'll meet you at the station. I'll meet you at Stratford. So I'll get on the DLR. I'll go to Stratford. He'll be there waiting for me. Listen, when I get there, yeah, he'll go, boom, take this, innit? Yeah? That's bus fare, innit? Boom, 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 ting. Listen, I open, man. I'm like, yo, money, stop joking. Listen, yo, what you say, man? Yo, man, I'm nice, innit? You're nice. Boom. Listen, you start fighting me because I'm thinking that's too much, bro. You get me? I ain't done you this good. Listen, it wasn't that, man. You get me? It was the fact that you even bothered. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, money, we just drop it and then we'll go around the back and we just jam. Yeah, and then we just jam. Then he'll bring me back to the station and we'll leave. Yeah, man, he will call me every day. Yeah, listen, sometimes I'm feeling down. Man, he knows just right that, you know what? Nah, man, I know the situation my man is in, yeah. He ain't spoken, he doesn't speak about it, yeah. But you understand what I'm saying? He just bell me up, yo, check me, come check me, man, come check me. Because I have to go and check him, do you know why? I'm at home all day, he's been at work all day. I go and check him, we'll go and jam, listen, find ourselves on the park, listen, we both letting it out, listen, we find ourselves both crying sometimes because, boy, we were two birds of the same, feather flocking together, failing together and struggling together, but being there for each other, you understand what I'm saying? Boom things, you understand what I'm saying? Imagine, yeah, after my man was having his own nostalgia and trying to get me involved, yeah. And then minutes later, I now understood, yeah, a true meaning of nostalgia. Because then, man, he called me in it, yeah. Sorry, he texted me, tell me he just got back from work and we're just chatting, yeah. And then as we were chatting, yeah, man, he just went, oh, yo, listen, it's been a while, bro. You get me? Check your account tomorrow, bro. You get me? Check your account tomorrow. It's been a while, my bad. Yeah, I'm like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Listen, just check your account tomorrow, man. Listen, man, just check your account tomorrow, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Check your account tomorrow. You understand? It's been a while. Yeah, I'm like, money. Yeah, the fact that you phone me every day, yeah, that's enough. Listen, yeah, when I was down, you phoned me every day. But you also made sure that my hands were nice. So just check your account tomorrow, innit? And then I started having a nostalgic moment. But this is the significance of my nostalgic moment. Because I asked myself here, what did I do to deserve this? And I remember that little act of kindness I did. Yeah, that tiny little act of kindness that I did. That's a nostalgic moment. A moment in the past. Yeah, a moment in the past. Yeah, when my friend needed me, but hadn't told me. I'm telling you, do you know what he told me one day? He said he was ashamed. He said of all the people, yeah, that he didn't want to talk to, yeah, I was the one person, yeah, that he didn't want to talk to. Because get this, yeah, this is why, yeah, this is why. Get this, yeah, I had noticed, yeah, that he was hanging with some boys, yeah, and I told him, yeah, because this time now, yeah, he's moved out from away from these two brothers, and he's living on his own, yeah. So I'm always with him, yeah. I'm always with him. I'm always his. But then he meets these guys, yeah, and then when I go there, they're there, so I leave. So we kind of drifted a bit. You understand what I'm saying? We kind of drifted a bit. And then this thing happened, yeah, and he just vanished, innit? And then he moved out of the hood, and I didn't know where he lived. So eventually now I found him. But get this, when I found him now, yeah, now I find out the full story of how he's ended up in the situation he's ended up in. And then get this now, yeah, these guys are now telling me about this, oh, he done this and that. And it just so happens that everything they're telling me is bullshit. Because by this time now, yeah, get this, yeah, I had been, yeah, listen carefully to the madness of this, yeah. I knew some guys, yeah, that I didn't even have a clue, yeah, knew Manny, yeah. That's how mad it is. Because Manny got to know these guys through the guys that were coming to his house. And I didn't like these guys, so I left. But through them, yeah, he got to meet someone that I knew that I didn't know knew these guys. Do you see what I mean? So I'm at this guy's house, and he tells me a story of an individual who grasped, yeah, who grasped on another individual, and that individual happens to be his friend. So he tells me how it happened, and this and that and that. Rere tells me a whole story, but I didn't know who the individual who grasped is. But I didn't at the time. I didn't know who the individual that's been grasped on is neither. I just knew he's the friend of my friend. So I listened to the story. But then get this, yeah, I knew the guy's name, and the guy sat right in front of me. Obviously, I don't know him, so man. But then when I then link up with Manny and I speak to Money and I get the full story, now one day I link up again, yeah, with this friend, and this guy happens to be there chatting his bullshit, yeah. So I tell him what time it is and I show him what time it is, and I make him understand, yeah, like, see my boy, he ain't a snitch. You understand what I'm saying? I let all of them understand that. You understand what I'm saying? They stop chatting their shit. You understand what I'm saying? They stop chatting their shit. Well, at least around me anyway. Fuck them. Because I know my boy. If he says that's how it went down, that's how it went down. They set my boy up. They set my boy up and the feds knew. And now my boy was on the run. Yeah, and people were chatting shit about him. Yeah, but I went out of my way to do what the feds couldn't do. I located him. Because I know his soul. Kwesi, Sunday born. Born guide, protector, and leader. I located him. I greased him, made sure he was alright. And when I was down here, he kept greasing me. And today my man's talking about nostalgia. Yeah? And I'm thinking, where's the nostalgia? Basically, all it is, yeah, you're sat at home and you're bored. Because you know what it is, yeah? I realized something, yeah? When you plant a seed, yeah, a seed of friendship, yeah, and when you're down, that seed of friendship doesn't germinate for you, yeah? It's bullshit, yeah? You don't cut it, yeah, because you don't cut people out of your lives. But what you do, yeah, you listen, the tree that you can't feed on, you limit how many times you go to it. You go to the ones you can feed on. The trees you can't eat, yeah? So if you're allergic to peanuts, yeah, you won't spend any time around peanut trees. You just go to strawberry trees. You understand what I'm saying? It's just how life works. It's just how life works. Yeah? So I have another friend, yeah. One day, yeah, just like always, yeah, I told him, yeah, what I would like to achieve. And he said to me, you got visions of grandeur. And he laughed. This is after I told him everything, and he told me, yeah, that, yeah, it sounds like a good idea, and it sounds like it can work, but you've got visions of grandeur. Because you haven't got money, it won't work. Yeah, he's right. But you see, if someone applies that word, visions of grandeur, to you, yeah, that means your friend has no faith in you. Yeah, and you see this friend, I noticed one thing. Imagine, yeah, playing a deck of cards, yeah. Imagine going to the gambling table to play, yeah. But this time around, yeah, the time is 221. 221. Yeah, imagine, yeah, your cards, yeah. You have a queen, you have a king, you have a joker. Now imagine, yeah, in your deck of cards, yeah, each of them has a face. Oh, sorry, so you have a king, you have an ace, yeah, a king, yeah, a queen, a jack, and a joker, yeah. And these, yeah, you're playing real life, yeah. You put your friends' faces in them, yeah, because your friends, they play these roles better. So as you're going to play this game, yeah, you will pick which one of your friends fit the roles and you put them in. And you see this friend of mine, yeah, I was his joker. Yeah, I was what? His joker. Let me tell you why. This guy has friends who've never met me that love me. And he will tell me how much they love me. Why? When they meet, yeah, he will tell them stories about me. Yeah, stories that me and him, we have lived through things that he knows we have gone through, things that I have done in front of him, or things that we have done together. But mainly, yeah, the crazy things I've done, yeah. And they would laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh, yeah. And get this, one of his friends, yeah, listen, used to gag. Okay, tell me more, tell me more. And he would always tell him, oh, there's so much to tell you. And you always tell him more. One day the friend told him, yeah, you know your friend, yeah, he should write a book. I think if your friend wrote a book, yeah, it would be one of the best sellers. Yeah. He came and told me. When he told me, yeah, you know what I told him? I'm writing a book. Because I had started writing a book. Yeah. And then I told him, good. I'm writing a book already. Yeah. I'm writing a book. So in that case, you know what? Since this guy likes hearing my stories, yeah, how about he hears it from the horse's mouth? How about every time I write, yeah, I photocopy the pages, email it to you, yeah, you email it to him, and he will become my first, yeah, let's say, autocorrector, yeah, not necessarily to correct what I've written, but he can correct the grammar, because he understands me and he likes the way I think or the way I do things. So now he's directly involved, yeah. So yeah, I'll do it. He never done it, yeah. And then I revealed to him, yeah, what my book is about, yeah. And then he sent me a message. It was a message with a cat, yeah, a cat, yeah, who has big visions, yeah. But his vision, yeah, in this cat's mind, yeah, it is the biggest lion you've ever seen. And somewhere on this thing is written, you have visions of grandeur. That's when I said to myself, you see this guy, yeah, I'm his Joker card. And he doesn't realize, yeah, that if we're playing a game of cards, yeah, you see your Joker, yeah, at some point is stronger than your ace, than your king, than your queen. And he doesn't realize that your Joker actually changes faces, yeah. Your Joker changes faces, yeah. The king can't. That's why there are 4 of them, yeah. There's only one Joker, and he changes faces, yeah. So another time, yeah, this friend was having a nostalgic moment, yeah. He didn't use the word nostalgia, but he was having a nostalgic moment and tried to get me involved with past stories, yeah. So I just ignored it, yeah. Okay. And then when he brings topics, yeah, unless he brings fresh topics, yeah, I won't really make conversation. I was doing intentionally. I won't really make conversation. Instead, what I'll do, yeah, is just and then they put the phone down. So then he will come up with Tesco stories, yeah, lunch break stories, yeah. So we stay on the phone for a while. But then he realized, yeah, that he's the only one telling stories now. Yeah, I'm no longer telling stories. So then he stopped calling me, yeah, and I stopped calling, yeah. But after a while, yeah, he started calling, yeah, and then I started calling too. Because at the end of the day, he's my friend and I love him. Then one day, yeah, you see this book I'm writing, yeah, I got to the stage where I started making videos and explaining myself and read this and read that, yeah. So you could say, yeah, that I was doing things that everyone else does, yeah. But then one day, yeah, this guy was always undermining me. He sends me, so we haven't spoken for a while, and then he sends me a picture. Oh no, sorry, a video, but it's a video of a girl So a girl from Tamale, the northern region of Ghana, yeah, and I believe she became a model. Yeah, I believe she became a model. Bear me 2 seconds. Yeah, I believe she became a model, and she's now come back to Ghana to promote Ghana, and I actually love this girl. Yeah, she promotes natural beauty stuff, things good for both black and white, Chinese and gringo, but natural earth-based stuff, made, yeah, the ancient way, good. But then she was in one of her videos, she was promoting shea butter, and she had 3 guys here all creamed up, and they were muscly, obviously not muscly but cut. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, all stood there like this. Yeah, and then he took that video, sent it to me, and then he said, "Why can't you be like this?" Yeah, and I sent back to him and I said, "Because I'm like I am, and I like the way I am." Yeah, so he didn't get the response he wanted for that one too. Yeah, so he couldn't. He didn't. He threw a joke out at the Joker. Yeah, and the Joker responded like a king. Changed face on him, so he didn't know what to do. Yeah, another time. Yeah, he then sent some bullshit. Yeah, and the Joker hit that, slapped that aside. Yeah, and now get this. When I started making my videos, yeah, understand what knowledge says. Knowledge says you acquire me through experience, and this is a point of law I'm about to make. A point of law. Yeah. You see, when this individual was pretending to be my friend, yeah, when everything was good, and you see when things became bad, yeah, and he started revealing himself, yeah. But before that, yeah, because I thought we were friends, yeah, I loved the experience that we were sharing. So get this, you see me, I love the time I spend with my friends so much that I developed a habit, yeah. The habit was, yeah, I will capture moments and pictures, moments and films, yeah, because it's my experience that I have lived. Unfortunately, I can't capture every moment of it, but I capture the most beautiful moments, yeah. And some of the most beautiful moments, yeah, no, the most beautiful moments of my life are all the times I'm out there with my son and all his friends, and we're capturing life, yeah. You see, the 1, 2, 3 times, yeah, I made a flipping mistake, yeah, and invited, yeah, this friend, yeah, who doesn't, yeah, think me, I can become anything, yeah, worth becoming, yeah. That's exactly what it is. So watch. I invited him, yeah, to come to Portsmouth. In fact, he said, "Oh, we're coming." I said, "Yeah, come, we're coming. We all go out." I grabbed my son, yeah. I grabbed Jaden. I grabbed the other kids that I love, yeah, and I put these kids, yeah, in with his kids, yeah, whom I love too, yeah. And then to record my experience, yeah, I took, yeah, shots of the moments of the things that make me happy. I recorded my experience, so one day I can use my experience to create knowledge, yeah, and share my experience. And what? They came into my experience, they came into my destiny, they came into my life, and I was enjoyable by it. I was enjoyed, I was happy, I felt loved. You understand what I'm saying? So when I did the work that my heart has taught me to do, when I did, yeah, my destiny's work, I wanted to show, yeah, what has led me here. I wanted to show the people that have loved me to get me here, the people that have held me, the people that have taught me, the people that have shown me that togetherness, yeah, is everything. It wasn't them, it was the kids. It was the kids, yeah. So when I put the picture of what I captured, the beauty, yeah. Listen, the first person to threaten me was the same friend of mine. Take that down. And I understood, yeah, that maybe he doesn't understand where I'm coming from, yeah. So I explained why I've done it, yeah. And I explained, I'm writing about my life, and you and your family, you've been part of my life. I was his best man. I gave a speech that should have moved anyone. I gave my all. I've always given my all. I've never asked for anything from him. And when I did, yeah, his wife told him don't bother. And he said, I can't bother. But you see, this friend, when he's needed me in every way, I've been there. When he didn't have, when I had, I gave him. But even after all that, because it's money, I didn't make that the issue. Because money can never ever change my mind about someone. But you see, when you tamper with my destiny's work, yeah, it tells me that you see, you just came into my life, yeah, to position yourself, yeah, so when the right time comes, yeah, you can strike and destroy me. Yeah. Got my video blocked. I explained myself to him. He said his wife, I said, you know what, you see your wife, yeah? Do you know how he met his wife? Through me. Let me tell you, yeah. We went to school together, yeah. At school, yeah, I stood up for this guy in every way. We went to different colleges, yeah. But then we ended up, yeah, at the same sixth form again, Christ the King. We jammed there for a bit. Then we went to different unis, yeah. In fact, he went to uni and I took a year out. But after the year was out, yeah, I decided, okay, I'm gonna go uni. Work was too much for me, yeah. I wasn't built for work. So I decided I'm gonna go uni. I was built for that, yeah. When the minute I got to University of Portsmouth, yeah, he couldn't go to his uni no more, South Bank. Shit. Every day he was in Portsmouth with me, chilling and partying and loving life. In no time, I became the entertainment officer for the Afro-Caribbean Society. The best parties ever. You understand what I'm saying? He was always down. People assumed he was part of the university. No. He was with me. And then one day, yeah, I met this girl, yeah, and she's there, lovely girl, yeah, and we became friends. It just so happens, yeah, I plait my hair this time, yeah, and it just so happens that she plaits hair, yeah, but not many people know, yeah. So when you see her hair plaited, it's really good, yeah, you'd think someone done it, it's her, but she hides it. But she agreed to do my hair, yeah. And when she agreed to do my hair, yeah, we got to know each other really well, but in a friendly way. And then get this, my friend, yeah, came to visit one day. We had an ACS event, yeah. And then he went, oh, is that Nisi Debisi? Yeah. Nah, he didn't say that. He said, oh, I like that girl, you know, she's nice. And I'm like, yeah, that's Nisi. Yeah, she's my friend. So the minute he said that, yeah, what do? Yeah, I hardly ever called this girl to do my hair. Why? Because she's the most quietest girl ever. You understand what I'm saying? And me, I'm loud and everything. But the minute my friend showed interest, even though he didn't live in Portsmouth, yeah, I started calling her to do my hair. Yeah, and this time now she lived with a pervert friend of mine. Yeah, he's a pervert, trust me, yeah. And he's all giving her problems anyway, yeah. So I started going there to do my hair, and I started going with him, yeah. So I'll wait for him to come from London to come and jam with me, and then I'll call to come and do my hair. But when I go get my hair done, yeah, and she loves playing computer games, he loves playing computer games, so I just leave them there and run off. In no time, yeah, they didn't need me no more, yeah. So rightfully so, yeah, at their wedding, yeah, I was the best man. And I had a nostalgic moment that day, because get this, I didn't sleep. Yeah, my missus was pregnant. Yeah, and I didn't sleep. Why? I had to write the best man speech, but I had spent over 7 days. I had so many papers lying around the house with half written, one line, one word cancelled, one letter cancelled. I had so many that on the final day, yeah, I got my missus to help me. Yeah. So in the morning, get this, we wrote it and then we were running late. Listen, we even endangered our lives to get to this place. Yeah. We eventually got there. See, when we got there, yeah, come time to read, yeah, I'm in the car, yeah? No, sorry, come time to go in, I'm in the car and I'm looking at the speech, yeah, and I'm thinking, nah, this is not the speech. This is not the life I've lived with this guy, yeah. This is not the life. I know him better than this. I chucked it, yeah, and I got a fresh piece of paper. When it was time for the speech, yeah, I took the fresh piece of paper out, yeah, I flipped and I started reading, yeah, and I read everything about life. People were laughing their heads off, yeah. When I finished, I turned the paper around and showed them. There was nothing written on it. I spoke from the bottom of my heart. I was proud that I'd been able to bond and sow a seed of friendship, yeah, and then extended it. I was happy that I was a friendly person, and because I was friendly, yeah, people came around me, yeah. I have another friend, same scenario, yeah, couldn't stay at his uni no more, always at my house. People started thinking he comes to the University of Portsmouth. Eventually, yeah, he met a midget girl, a friend of mine who's a midget, yeah, and now they're together, and now they both don't talk to me, and I don't know what I done to them, yeah. But that time, yeah, because of me, yeah, my man gets to practice medicine. Why? Because they say if you got a criminal record, you can't practice medicine. You understand what I'm saying? But I put my neck on the line, yeah, so he can carry on practicing medicine. You understand what I'm saying? Because that time, yeah, he crashed his fat girl's car, yeah, the Spider, yeah, and he didn't have insurance, yeah. He totaled the car, he didn't have insurance, yeah. And then he called me, he didn't know what to do, and the police will come soon, yeah. And I said, oh, let me just chat to the guy, innit. I told the guy the truth, this me, bruv, listen, my man ain't got insurance, you know. So this is what you need to do. You need to jam. Listen, take all his details, yeah? Take all his details, yeah? And he would admit to you that, yes, if it comes to court, he has no choice but to admit. But get this, give him time, yeah, to get insurance, and we'll stage this thing again. You understand what I'm saying? And then he'll be covered, innit? And then you'll be covered. But right now, look at your car. If he has to fix it, he ain't got the dough. So this time now, I create parking space in some next areas. We get that car there. We wait for my man to get the money. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Shit, bang, 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 bang. You understand what I'm saying? My man gets to practice medicine. But today, I'm bad for medicine. I'm bad medication. You feel me? People don't understand what nostalgia is. Nostalgia is, yeah, when you remember that one little act you do, paying you back in many kindness. But when the people, yeah, that keep taking you out their joker's pack, yeah, when they're having that moment when you've gone silent on them, when you've gone silent, because get this, you're no longer playing the joker card no more, man. Yeah, you are still the joker, but you're just not their joker. Cause you see my boy Money, yeah, you see when he calls me, yeah, come and see the shit we talk about. Come and see. Listen, the other day, yeah, watch this Money, yeah, he was walking down in Stratford, yeah, and he's chatting to me on the phone. We're chatting, we're laughing, and then I'm like, all I hear is hey baby. I'm like, who's that, man? Who's that? He's like, wait. Yeah, wait. And then they go, I'll call you back. And they put the phone down, yeah? And I'm like, this boy. Not long after, yeah, he calls me, yeah? And all I can hear is, stop it. Stop it. I'm like, Money, what's going on? He puts the phone back down, yeah? Later on, he calls me up. Yo, bro, the girl's crazy, man. I'm like, what? Bro, next thing I know, yeah, she just pulls out a dagger. Yeah, she just pulls out a dagger and she starts going, oh, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. I'm like, yo, Manny, what the fuck? And then this him, yeah, when the girl is all pulling out the dagger and threatening, he's walking towards her, telling her, put it down, put it down. I'm like, Manny, you stupid. Are you stupid? All someone has to do is film, yeah, you going towards her and her going backwards as you say she was doing, but he can't hear you and he can't hear the conversation. And then all of a sudden, yeah, when she sees someone in the bushes coming, yeah, all she has to do is scream, he's trying to rape me, and drop the knife to say that you had it. Yeah, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? And then we started laughing and laughing and laughing. But I told him in the end, I said, Manny, yeah, listen, yeah, times are not good, innit? So please be careful. Another time Manny calls me, yeah, he's got a chick that likes him, yeah, some white thing, innit? And I said, send me a picture. He sent me a picture. I said, Manny, I don't like this, man. I was like, Manny, I don't like this, man. Come, Manny, I don't like this. You know what it is? It's nothing to do with race, yeah. It's the girl herself, yeah. There was something funny about the whole picture. Listen, yeah. She, the girl, yeah, is wearing all white, yeah, all white. Listen carefully, and she's staring straight into the camera, yeah. But right behind her, yeah, is another girl with some funny looking eyes, yeah, and this girl's wearing all black. And when I looked here, all I saw, it was as if the girl wearing black here had this girl wearing white here in some kind of bondage situation. Yeah, and she was, it's as if that girl in white is a dog being sent out to trap people. That's what I felt. So I told Manny, stay away, man. Manny didn't listen, yeah. So the day he was going, he didn't call me, yeah, and he went. The girl invited him to the house, and he went. He goes to the house, yeah, and the bear girl's living there, yeah. And then he starts chatting to the girl, innit? The girl starts telling him, oh, you know Lucifer, yeah, he's not as bad as you think he is, you know. Yeah, he's actually God. Yeah, 666. Yeah. Listen, she got bare tattoos of 666. Yeah, this, that. And she starts telling him this, that. But listen carefully to this. She starts telling him this and that and that and that, yeah. And then I told him, nah, bullshit. She didn't tell you the truth, man. She didn't stop there. There's more to it. She listen. And this, but don't go back. Oh, and Manny went back again, yeah. So the girl carried on the story, and now she reveals more to him, yeah. Basically, yeah, get this, yeah. The girl basically reveals, yeah, that she's part of these clubs, yeah, and like for example, listen to this, yeah. She's very young, and she can just get a managerial job just like that, and to prove it, she did it. Yeah, she wanted to run a pub. She just went and got the job. Yeah, it's through the club. But get this, she admits that they do use them as sex slaves. They do use them as sex slaves, and they mark them. Different clubs have different symbols, this, that. And I said, Manny, listen, yeah, they're looking for sacrifices, and they will send this girl out, yeah, to drag someone in, yeah, and one day you won't come out. You know, one day, yeah, Manny went to the house, yeah, and listen, put it this way, yeah, he had to leave, innit? He had to leave. The girl started exhibiting some. Listen, we keep laughing about it, me and Manny, yeah, because that's what we used to do, just laugh about these things. You understand what I'm saying? Just laugh about these things. Like I remember that time, yeah, when my dick was nearly falling off. Yeah, get this, yeah. I had gone out clubbing, yeah, and me, Manny, and everyone, we'd gone out clubbing, yeah, and everyone's taking a chick back home, yeah. Manny's gone back home, yeah, with Zara, yeah, no, Tara, yeah. And me, yeah, oh, listen, I couldn't get nothing that day, so I ended up with Danielle, yeah. But get this, there's the first day I met Daniel, yeah, and I'm thinking, nothing about, and stroke lights and everything was nice. Anyway, we end up home, I turn on the lights, yeah, I look and I'm thinking, fuck, listen, yeah, can you imagine, yeah, a pizza, yeah, that's been sprayed with cheese to look even, yeah, but you only have to rip the cheese off, yeah, and then there'll be pepperoni here, this, that. So basically, yeah, she had a pepperoni face, yeah, and she smudged it with makeup. But the minute the light came on, yeah, you didn't even need to take the makeup off to see that there's pepperoni underneath it. It was mad, yeah. So I look and I'm thinking, what's going on here? But then I think to myself, yeah, minor, innit? Like, I'm gonna use rubber, innit? Minor. And it's too late to grab anything new. But get this, when we get ready to get down to business, yeah, when I go to the rubber drawer, yeah, there's nothing in there. It's done. I go upstairs, no one's got any. I'm thinking, So I come back here, because the shop is too far. I come back and I look her in the face. And I've gone, Daniel, you sure you ain't got anything? And she goes, do I look like I got anything? And I'm like, I'm not saying you got anything, I'm asking, are you sure you ain't got anything? He said, do I look? You know what? Don't worry, I've just got this meal. Stop. And she goes, I just got checked the other day. And I thought, oh, you were clear? And they said, yeah. And I said, oh, okay, cool. This boosted my ego. This boosted my ego. And I went in ham on that day because it's our first night, innit? I went ham. Listen, there were times I was going so ham, yeah, I'll come out and I'll hit the bum cheeks, bah! And I'll feel my whole thing just bend, and I'm thinking, what's going on? But I'm going ham. You see, the next morning, yeah, my whole thing was aching me. This girl just got up and I looked at her face and I'm thinking, hey, Radley, I don't know, mommy, here. Listen, she gets all dressed and she bounces off, yeah. And I'm looking, I'm thinking I'm in trouble because my thing is hurting me. But then I'm thinking, you know what? All it is, yeah, when I hit the bum cheek, I must have bent it. So my nerves are a bit, my tissue's a bit sore, innit? Let me give it a few days and see what I'll go on, innit? So for a few days, yeah, this is hurting me so much, yeah, that I'm avoiding girls. But then after a few days, it doesn't go. It's hurting even more. So I start avoiding girls even longer. But then after almost a week, yeah, listen, yeah, I woke up one morning, yeah, my boxer is stuck to my penis, yeah, and all I can see is dry blood everywhere. I'm thinking irradiate. God. Oh, God save me. Yeah, but then I'm thinking, you know what? The injury, maybe it's the pus from the injury coming out. Of course that's gonna hurt me, but it's gonna heal straight away. Listen, 2 days later, yeah, I couldn't piss, but I needed to piss. I went and stood there, yeah, because get this, it's hurting me so much, I've actually not been pissing. Yeah, but this time round, my bladder is overspilling and I need to piss. So I've gone and stood over the toilet bowl, yeah, and slowly I'm squeezing. You see, my penis was hurting so much that I could feel, yeah, where the heat of the water has got to, yeah, and I could control it because I couldn't push it too fast, so it was hurting me. So in the end, yeah, when eventually, yeah, because get this, the lip, the tip is dry, so I have to wet it with warm water and a warm towel first to remove the crusty dryness first, to allow the liquid to flow through. But then tissue has built up in front of it where I couldn't clean because it's inside, so that has to be pushed out first. So I'm stood over the toilet and I'm crying, I'm going, and then you actually hear it, boom, that's the tissue actually dropping, and boom, and then top drips, yeah. But get this, yeah, I have to stop. I can't stand it. Do you know why? Because the smell was, it was too much. Yeah, it was too much. But I have to force myself. I was pissing and I was closing my own nose and I was suffering, I was hurting. And then I remember one time I went to the toilet, yeah, and I came out, yeah. I came out and I was all limping. And my boy here, he lives upstairs, so he's coming in from outside. Because my door's right at the end. He's coming in from outside, yeah. And he's going, Listen, I went to piss in the toilet. The toilet is far. But the smell, it wasn't a fart. He thought I'd farted. That was the smell coming out of my penis. I broke down and started crying. I told my boy everything. And then we arranged and went straight to St. Mary's, yeah, and got treatment for it. Mad! Nostalgia. You see, the problem is, yeah, because they don't mark, yeah, experience, yeah, we ignore it. And then we make the same mistakes over and over again. Listen, I'm not saying that you make friends, yeah, to make money. But you don't make friends who block you. You make friends who support you. You see, there are many things I've asked my friends for help for. 99% of them is not money. He's a computer genius. How do you know I'm the joke or the pack? You see, when he sent me that video of the muscly guys and asking me, why am I not like that? Ask me, yeah, what does he look like? You see me, I've been fat, yeah? So you have pictures of me fat. I've been slim. So you have pictures of me slim, yeah? But I've been muscular. You have pictures of me muscular. You see him? He's been skinny, very skinny, yeah? And then he's been lanky, yeah? And now he's a husband with a pot belly, yeah? And then I realized, yeah, that all my friends' nostalgia revolved around me. But it wasn't for a good reason. Yeah. It was always, yeah, nostalgia to remind me, yeah, that they have always waited for that time, yeah, when they will feel that they were better than me. The problem is, yeah, it was never a competition. You see me, friendship is from within. It's from my heart. That's why I go all out for my friends. I tell you, if friendship was about what you can give me in return for what I can give you, then all my friends would have been strong. Do you know how much I've suffered? Do you know why I've suffered so much, yeah? Get this. 99% of the time, yeah, I'll be the one person in my friendship group, yeah, that would not stand there, yeah, and watch another friend get bullied, but everyone else would. 99% of the time, yeah, all my friends, yeah, are the people that get bullied, but I'm not one to bully. So technically, I should have been friends with the bully, because the bullies couldn't bully me, and when they tried, I ended up bullying them. But yeah, I wouldn't befriend them like that. And they knew not to touch my friends, because they knew I'll come hard. They knew not to bother with my friends. And when they did, they knew I'm coming. And I always turned up. If it was about what I can do for you in comparison to what you can do for me, then I knew my friends couldn't fight for me. So then why am I fighting for them? I'm fighting for them simply because they're my friends. I'm fighting for them because it's from my heart. I'm fighting for them because maybe one day, yeah, I may need a friend to fight for me too. In another way that they can fight. Because that's the thing. Fighting is not about muscles. Maybe I may need a computer genius, yeah, to help me achieve that one thing. And that one thing that I'm trying to achieve via a computer, yeah, maybe that is a fight against something else. But there are many fights. There's the court fights, there's the ring fights, there's the street fights. So maybe that computer skill would have come in handy for me in my computer fights. And that's where this friend becomes stronger than I. That's what friendship is about. But when the time came and I asked, nope. Yeah, nope. And I realized, yeah, hold on, I'm on my own. My friends will never help me to succeed. My old friends will never help me to succeed. And every minute I spend nostalgia with them, it's just them holding me back. It's just them holding me back. It's just them holding me back with old memories. Old memories of them taking and never giving. Old memories of me giving. They just tired, yeah, of not seeing that. They're just tired of not seeing that. Today I met a friend. His name is Ashanti Gold. Yeah, and we made a few videos. Yeah, we made a few videos. Listen, this is a situation. This is a problem. Yeah, I'm telling you. You see friendship. Yeah, you see friendship. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's all about communication. Yeah, it's all about recognizing that your friend, yeah, is down. Yeah, and it's not financial. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Selfish. You see the human, yeah? Listen very, very carefully to me, yeah? The human you are, listen very, very carefully to this. Because the scientists, yeah, intentionally misphrased this. So you didn't understand. They were meant to explain it further. Yeah, the human is built on 4 pillars, yeah? Earth, water, air, and sun. These 4 things come together to make life, yeah? And it is said that the human is 20% earth, 80% water. Yeah? 20% earth, 80% water. But watch this. If someone says the human is 20% earth, that person should point out it means the human is not 100% earth. Why? It means there are 80% of earth that human should not access. We're all individuals. What that means is that, yeah, every human being can eat 20% of all vegetation on the face of this planet, but not all of it will be suitable for you, everyone. So get this. You see, if God only created 100 vegetation, yeah, let's say 100, yeah, it means each one of us can eat a variation of 20, and 80 of them will not be good for us. So we're not 20% of the whole of earth. We're 20% of a portion of earth. Yeah, 20% of a portion of earth. When you realize, yeah, that, hold on, you can only eat 20%, yeah, of the trees, yeah, and the vegetation before you. It means 80%, yeah, you can't eat. It's the same principle in friendship. In this world, out of all the population of the world, you can't make all of them love you. You should aim, yeah? Just like you should aim to only eat 20% of what is made for you, you should aim to find that 20% of humanity, yeah, that are on the same wavelength as you in terms of your friendship group. You see what I mean? You should understand that not every human you call friend is your friend, because they might be the 80%, but you just haven't realized it yet. They might be the 20%, but they're not connected well enough for you to realize that. Because you can lose a good friend who's meant to be a friend through things. You understand what I'm saying? People change, but you should never allow yourself to be someone's in someone's pack of jokers. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I put this video up. I put it up with every good intention. And this is how I knew that this friend, looked at me as a joker. One day I sent him a video to check out the work I have done. I knew he hadn't checked it out. Because immediately, he then sent me a video, of the work another person had done. And then he compared me to that person. And I realized that he doesn't know me. Do you know why? This guy, calls himself Nature Boy. And he has a twisted mentality. And this twisted mentality, has him living in the bushes, with a bunch of girls, lost girls, and a bunch of lost boys, and he's feeding his ideology and then getting what he wants out of them. Someone has realized, that his doctrine is on the same level as Aleister Crowley, and thus the person is supporting them because they're meant to live as nature's people, but they live in a flat. They live in a house in the middle of a forest. They go to the shop and they buy their food. They do everything from the shops, but then they come back to this village and call themselves nature's people. And he just chats his shit and talks his doctrine. It's verging on David Koresh. So, David Koresh in Waco, Texas. It's verging on that border. And this guy, all the girls that come in the camp, he rapes them. He forces himself on them. They'll be coming in, they'll be loving him, then they'll leave and they'll be saying how evil it is. And no one's talking about it. And this guy compared me to this guy. But get this. When he sent that, I hadn't watched it, but whatever it was, I was angry because I expected him, to be watching and sending me a review, not diverting my course. I'm already on a course. This guy's on a different course. But then I realized, no, he must be thinking, that me and this guy are on the same course because he said he compared us. That's when I said to myself, this guy doesn't know me. And since he doesn't know me and it's been all these many years, then maybe I should give him time, to get to know Nature Boy. Because he's never met Nature Boy, but just a few times he's watched Nature Boy, he has ascertained that I am like him. But he knows me long enough, so he doesn't know me because I know I'm not like Nature Boy, innit? I'm not like him. So I said, you know what? I'll distance myself from Nature Boy. But then I kept an eye on Nature Boy and I kept listening to Nature Boy, and I realized, just how much my friend didn't know me. And I realized just how low my friend thought of me. And I realized, you see this guy, he wasn't actually thinking low of me, he was actually trying to put me down. When that didn't work, that's when silence, we had silence, a long period of silence. And then I made one of my videos and put it up. And this time now, get this, it must have been that time when he was actually secretly checking out my videos, but not telling me. Instead of him now calling me, instead of him now calling me and saying, oh, yo, I watched your video and I listened to what you were saying, this is what I say and this is what I say, let's talk about that. Because he knows I'm trying to get somewhere, and a positive outlook from him, will just spare me on. But whether he gives me one or not, it won't bother me because it will spare me on. But he must be thinking, that his positivity, will make me spared on. So he went silent and never even let me know that he's even subscribed or that he even watches or that he even listens. But then the day I put up a video, with his child in it, he writes me a message, and he tells me, that he's watched the video and he can't see how the video is connected to my words. Thus, he doesn't see why his daughter's in it. And I said, your daughter's in it because the video speaks of my experience, yeah, which is knowledge. So I'm writing knowledge, yeah, and your daughter, she's in it because you brought her to, you understand what I'm saying? So that's why your daughter's in it. Okay, then he spoke to his Pharisee of a wife, yeah, and she said, yeah, I don't care, I still don't want to, I just don't want my kids in there, cool. And then he called me, and I said, okay, listen, me and you, we're friends, we've been friends for how long, yeah? It's not your kids that are in there, it's your kid, my kid, and other kids. Their moms have seen this and they don't care. Their dads, but you're saying, and I'm explaining it to you, I've done it out of love. Yeah, we don't care. Listen, I'm giving you 14 days. All of a sudden, yeah, he had something over me, and quickly, yeah, he became the enemy I knew he was. Yeah, I'm giving you 14 days. Take it offline, or I'm reporting it. Anyone that will give you up to any form of authority is not your friend, especially when you're in done wrong. Yeah, or I'm reporting it to YouTube for them to take it off. Yeah, so I said, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm going to, I'm not going to take it down, but I'm going to use the YouTube tools, to try and blur, At this time, I'm still trying to save our friendship, So I say, I'm going to use the YouTube thing to try and blur it. And then, listen, remember I've asked this guy, initially when I was going to set up the YouTube account, I didn't actually know how I was going to operate it and this and that. I said, okay, why don't you set it up for me? I'll send you the work. You do it. You post it for me. And eventually, you hand it back to me. He said no. And then I went ahead and done it by myself. Now, today that he wants to fuck up my work, he wants to stop my destiny, he said, all you have to do, listen, all you have to do is give me the password and the login. I log in, I blur it nicely for you. I know how to do it. I blur it nicely for you. I send you back your key, and you change your password, and that's it. And I said, no, thank you. I'll do it myself. So I went ahead, got my friend, who would do it, and then I gave him my password. He went in and did his best, and he actually blurred it and covered the girl's face. But when the girl moves, a little bit, her face flashes for a moment, just a moment, This guy rolled back and said, well, he gave me times, exact times, seconds, Face shows, get rid of it. Strictly, no friendship, strictly. And I said, you know what? You told me to blur it, and I've done the best I can, And I've explained to you, that truthfully speaking, because I love your daughter, and because I know what I'm doing, I don't want to blur her face, but to respect our friendship, I've done that for you. But it seems, that you, there's nothing I can do because you can see. So you know what? Carry out your threats. And he went ahead and carried it out. He went ahead and carried it out. After I explained to him, that you see the work I'm putting up, to me, that's my destiny. You see our friendship was meant to lead all of us, to our path, because we're meant to help each other. But it seems, you see you become a stumbling block to mine, and you revealed yourself. That's fine. So he took the video off, and I haven't posted the video back, It's only yesterday, that I learned, how to cut, because it's only a section. Listen, this video, is only and get this. Oh, let me say, you see this one action of his, because what I had been doing, I'd been making videos and compiling them, and then putting them in a queue. The idea is, whenever I've got about 6-7 videos, and then I'll buy enough internet, and then I'll compress all my videos down to a reasonable size, and I'll buy a bunch of internet, bundle up, and then boom, post it. So when he did this to that one, I had loads. And I put all the lovely moments of my life in there, and that moment kept occurring and occurring and occurring because it was one of the best beach moments I've ever had. So I had a date, yeah, ready to post about 10 videos. And then I found, yeah, I watched each and every single video. And sometimes, not only was this video in those videos, but sometimes it was in there 3 times. So I literally, yeah, abandoned all that work. Got the videos together, compiled the videos together, compressed the videos together, gave them headings, everything. Then I even finished the videos. All that was left to do was posting. And then this happened. And I knew, yeah, I would just be wasting more internet. Yeah, I knew I'd just be wasting more internet. So I just left it. And then get this, yeah, meant, yeah, we spent weeks, yeah, changing this, meaning we weren't creating new videos. Is this friendship worth it? No, it's not. Is there any nostalgia to be had from this friendship? No, not for me anyway. Not for me. For him, yeah. Oh my God, he did so well at my wedding. He gave the best wedding speech. Yeah. But do I ever nostalgia about that moment? No, I don't. Because it's never, yeah. It's never bear fruit for our friendship. You understand what I'm saying? It's never bad fruit for our friendship. Oh, I remember that time we was on the bus and you was chatting your shit, yeah, and the girl was laughing so much, yeah, and then you went and took the girl's number, yeah, and the girl's number ended up in my phone because you didn't have your phone by then, yeah. So get this, the girl number ended up in my phone, and then we ended up in McDonald's and you took another girl's number, yeah. So I thought, no, this is greedy. You got 2 girls' numbers and they're both in love with you, so I took one and she became my girlfriend. I can't nostalgia about those moments. And then remember that time, yeah, when I followed your union and then you gave me a wife. I can't nostalgia about that moment. Remember all them times, yeah, that you just turned up when I needed you. I can't nostalgia about that moment because I was risking my life for bullshit. I was putting my neck on the line for bullshit. I was doing bullshit. I wasn't thinking. You see what I mean? Nostalgia is serious. Don't nostalgia the wrong people. Bullshit. That's all I'm saying is bullshit about nostalgia. You understand what I'm saying about nostalgia? Nostalgia my ass. Nostalgia my ass. Nostalgia my ass. Listen, that's what happens. You see your group of friends, boys, and you're chilling. And there's always one who loses it all for everyone. But you see, the minute he loses it, they all realize that, oh shit, they learn a lesson. And they realize, oh shit, I could end up like him. And they quickly hold on to theirs, quick. And then they withdraw from each other. They hold on to theirs. But they never think, let's help our friend who lost it all to teach us this lesson. Yeah, they all withdraw. And then you see the nostalgia, yeah, is them afraid, yeah, to lose it all, but they remember how good it was, yeah, before you taught them that lesson, how fun you used to make it be. They're laughing at your expense. You know what I'm saying? They're laughing at your expense. Yeah, they're thinking you're a dickhead. Yeah, when they're taking your kindness for a weakness, they're taking it for a crackhead. That's what I'm saying. Like my friend will be talking to people, telling people about what you call it? He's funny, and then people be loving the funny jokes. Yeah. Do you know why? Because you see, technically speaking, yeah, the whole idea of conversation, you have to have something to talk about. And to have something to talk about, you would have had to live life. Yeah, and if you haven't lived much of life, you don't have much to talk about. But if you have a friend who lives life, yeah, up and downs of it, yeah, everything of it, yeah, then he becomes, yeah, your everything. And you never want that person, yeah, to ever elevate to the point, yeah, where you don't get funny stories to tell about him, because no one really wants to tell serious stories. I remember that joke I used to tell you about. Yeah, he's so serious now, you know, like he walks in now serious. How's that funny? It's not funny. So they don't want you to become serious. They don't want you to become serious. And when they see you on the path, instead of supporting the path, they chuck a stone, nature boy, into your path. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you, see me, I don't live a pretend life. I don't live a pretend life. I'll tell you the truth, yeah? You see, my friend, he loves computer games, innit? He loves computer games, yeah? You see, my friend, he thinks I'm violent. Why? All the times I was willing to stand up for him. All the times I was willing to stand up for myself. All the times I was willing to stand up for others. Because I'm willing to stand up for others, yeah? Yeah, a lot of altercations, whatever. But I can show you everything that I did was right. I stand up for life, yeah? But get this, today, yeah, I'm not running around with a gun on my holster, yeah? A fake gun, yeah? What for? To look a certain way. I'm not chilling with people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, you see me, yeah? I like a good fight. I like UFC. Yeah, I used to anyway. I still watch it every now and then. I'm not gonna lie, because you're a man. Yeah, and you could find yourself in any trouble, so it's good to know self-defense. Even the Buddha knows self-defense. You understand what I'm saying? So I watch this. Yeah, but you see this guy, he's not that type. Yeah, but through computer games, just computer games. This is how fucked up it is. He lives a fantasy life now, where they listen, they go to this thing, yeah, where it looks like an office, yeah, but you dress up, yeah. Sometimes it's paintball, but someone, listen, you got a pistol and then you're walking around, and this is a guy who physically is not a violent guy, but you can tell his mind is violent, yeah. Fantasies, that's what they build into your fantasy. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? They build it into your fantasy. So I'm watching now. I know that's not my friend, because that's not you. But it's the video games. You understand what I'm saying? I'm thinking, listen, me, I've always been the same. I've always shown the same path. I've always shown the same skin. I've always shown, listen, the same teeth. I never change my teeth. If I'm angry, you know I'm angry. When I love you, you know I love you, and I don't carry it on. But I see this picture of this friend, and I see that picture of this friend, and I see this, and I see that, and I see this, and I see that. I know who you are. I know who you are. And listen, fuck that, man.
I was a man telling everybody what to do, and really they were just using me, including my Skrilla too. Still Luke was laughing now, cause it definitely ain't me. Due to all my fuckery, my age, and I to low on my feet. With all the money I owe out, I could owe me another key. Instead I sold the house I lived in, cause I was working for free. My friends were looking at me for help when I couldn't help myself, and label me a no one when the label put me on the shelf. I wasn't eating properly and they could see I wasn't well. Still they seem to care about was my wealth. Fuck my health, see the tinnitus thing I have has always put me through hell. Too busy looking out for others and not thinking about myself. I'm rich and paranoid. Who else is trying to fuck with my girl? Who else is making up lies for another story to sell? You're my BM, so 2 stories on me for like 30k. My TM was doing dirty on me like almost every day, right under my nose. I would've never known. So if fuck that I'm paranoid, then I went for his phone. Fuck, I see a text to his wife. They nearly ruined my life, thinking as all this information getting printed overnight. No lie, no lie. I know it's in black and white, and even though it's in the Times, it's still a big bag of shit. I blame myself for being ignorant and opening up. But when you're stuck in this industry, you don't know who to trust. I'm screaming, where's the love? Cause on the flip side of my kid's life, in the streets I would've opened you up. Just like that, mama, we ain't going out like that. One day I'ma catch him outside, how about that? You know, like that. When Pops used to preach, I should've listened. Now I bet he's up there grinning just cause I try fight back. Remember the times I used to steal bare weed from your pouch and pocket any loose change you left lying around the house. I'd do anything to spend a couple seconds with him alive. Instead I'm just left with a memory of him dead on the couch, forever putting pieces together, trying to figure shit out. Imagine I was more than puzzled having to give you mouth to mouth. My lord, there was dry blood all down your face. I will never forget the taste, trying to save the man of the house. They say home is where the heart is, well my one was on the market. Mum's got a wrong key, but she prefers it where we started. Queen of the hood, reminiscing must feel good. Couldn't afford to buy me trainers, now she's cleaning up my books. When she's cleaning up the flat, she be polishing the plaque. She ain't worried about no bailiffs, now baby's paying tax. When the press are talking trash, know that it ain't facts. Why would I smash my own gaffer when my youth's are in the back? I'll be mad if I started trying to justify every article. I've already been chewed up and spat out into little particles. Even though I'm sensitive and a softy at heart, all I hear is ripping my apart, cause they ain't nobody as hard as you. Easily antagonized. When I hear bag of lies, everyone's got a pass. Only difference is mine's glamorized. Talk about being terrorized, let's say I'm going full back. Your favorite artist now I started out as my support act. The scene was way media, way before social media. When we used to turn to radio just to make our lives easier. Check my Wikipedia, I saw that bare arenas, y'all. They tried to brand me urban, so I climbed out of the pigeon. I kicked out the door and left it open for the rest. I went platinum 3 times, so how am I still in debt? 700k on the first, 500 on the next. When you sign a shitty deal, fam, what else do you expect? Like Stormzy, you the guy now. I've always fought with Skep. I ripped my hardest 32 the first time I heard Wretch. I ain't got a chip on my shoulder about who's the best, but I beg someone tell Drizzy I'm packing something fresh. I got as far as I am from going as ham as I can. And Joe, I'm really part of the plan. I came a long way from getting chased down and out my gang. So imagine a man like me stuck in a can. They say I'm
That is the man.
I'm gonna learn. Never
What the rest?
started selling signatures for burn.
What? Inspiration.
But who you are on the outside, and if your wrist is glistening,
Pure.
you get hung up.
Fire in the booth.
Shit when I'm plugging up my tech. So fuck the kgs, yeah, wrap around your neck. Here all that matters is the kgs you're pushing on your chest. My mama told me keep my head down, stay quiet. How the fuck's I gonna work when Surrey got man on a diet? Thinking now I'm on my lowest, life can only get better. Then I run up in my cell and try leave holes in my sweater. Now I'm hearing I got
Right. You might think, oh, but that time when you were down, I came looking for you and I was looking for you and I found you. Yeah, you were bored. You were bored. You were bored. You see, I got a friend here, and no matter what the condition is, see this friend, she will talk to me. I asked a friend of mine, yeah, give her my number and tell her to call me. Do you think he done it? He didn't. Do you know why? Because I'm not talking. I'm not telling him stuff. Yeah? So rather, tell me I tell her, and then, bitch. Damn straight. I agree. People try to keep you away from your real friends. And then they pretend to be your real friend. But all along, yeah, madness.
Maybe I should go. Maybe I'm another that you need to let go. See, one day if you let me, I will try and mend this broken path. Yeah, my heart will save us, cause I'm never giving up on us. So if you love me, shouldn't care if I made mistakes. And if you need me, should've never pushed me away. It's like you've been waiting on a day from me. You say it could get better, but you never see. Cause I see the beautiful me. So when it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. When it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. They say that I'm a liar, cause I'm from the estate. What you say behind my back, you know I say it to your face. I wish we could let bygones be bygones. And so what if I'm wrong for you? I swear I'll catch another case. So if you love me, you shouldn't care if I made mistakes. And if you need me, should've never pushed me away. It's like you've been waiting on a day from me. You say it could get better, but you never see. Cause I see the beautiful in me. So when it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. When it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. I wanna put all around my money, so I didn't know how to treat it. I helped everyone around me and spanked it all just when I needed it. I made a man was splashed it, did it all again. This time round, can't even trust myself, let alone my friends. If I'm the man, why they don't play me no more? That can't be fair, right? Well, just don't get it, cause I'm on their side. I wish they wore these nights. Took a hike to see what it's like in my spare time, and then come back and tell me I deserve to lose all my airtime. So don't be waiting on a different me. You never say, cause I see the beautiful in me. So when it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. When it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. It's like you've been waiting on a different me. You see it could get better, but you never see. Cause I see the beautiful in me. So when it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. When it comes down to it, I'll always have love for you, love for you. Fuck, I'm bleeding from the heart.
Fucking bleeding from the heart, mate.
Quick walk, tossing your mom down. You ain't racist. You got black friends. You're racist. I ain't racist. What the fuck? I got black BMs. Boy. Fuck it, shout out to all of my niggas that's locked in the slam. I was singing and rapping before Drizzy. I was the boy in the corner before Dizzy. I got 2 packs of that loud with me in the driver's cool, so I'ma light up a biggie. Fuck it, let's all get done for speeding. 140 BPM cheating. True say Drake blew up crime the other night. Watch how I give this tempo a beating. Swing me the keys to my bike. Who wants to come for the ride? What? I was in Craven just the other day. Boys mom was cooking up a storm. Everything was blessed. Try stepping outside. You know what it's like? Juicy on bait. No wanna try. I was on their state. I wish I had a yank. Fuck that. I've been going south for my life. When I'm in the north, everything blessed. When I'm in the west, I'm a guest. Fuck what you've been through. Stop messing. Look at this Western. This ain't something that you wanna get into. I swear to God, I was busy and hyped. When I'm in East, I'm nice. When we were at the Barbie, man dropped the strap in front of his auntie and she was like, Jesus Christ. Who me? I've been here getting head. New bitches in my bed every night, night left.
Cool, you head, say left, hurry up, come back on the net.
Fire!
So now you wanna know, where was you when I was broke? Now I see love you never show. So you think I'm baiting now? I swear we made it out. So fuck them, they don't go as hard as me. Who's been claiming that they're ill? Fuck them, I'm a disease. I put my money where my mouth is. They be lying through their teeth. Oh, don't be mistaken, I still live down a pagan. So fuck them, they don't go as hard as me. I got raised the boss so high, no side like I'm fat.
You know, well, a friend of mine, yeah, went and told stories about me to his mom, yeah, and then his mom called my parents, yeah, telling lies, going on about how your son talks about big dreams, big visions, things he can't achieve. Why not say your son has big dreams, things that look hard to achieve, but if you encourage your son, you achieve it. Trying to put my parents down to put me down. Stop dreaming big. A friend of mine actually picked up the phone, yeah, called my parents and told my parents, you need to watch your son. He talks big. Things he can't achieve. What can't a man achieve? Everything you see before you was achieved by someone. I realize I'm rolling around with donkeys. I'm rolling with donkeys. I was an ass rolling with donkeys. Everything before you was created by someone. Therefore, everything before you is achievable. But it's not that. They just didn't want me to achieve. Because all along, they were chasing to achieve something. They just thought, nah, this guy, he's always achieving. He's always the reason why we're partying. He's always the reason why we're happy. Why can't we ever be the reason? Because you're selfish cunts.
Don't by me, even though I put them all through hell. See, hurting you hurts me so much more. Burning, can't you tell? You need to learn to love yourself before loving anyone else. And that's one more time I'm stuck in this darkness, just to hide from the limelight. Wish there was still a place that I can call my home. Staring at my reflection through the cracks in the mirror, I'm no longer the man that I used to know. My blood is dripping and my words written in stone. You can try crush me, but you'll never crush my soul. Give me the stars, give me back the spotlight. 'Cause why not, this is all I know. When I lost myself and had no hope left, your love pulled me through. Now that's a perfect combination of miscommunication. They tried to misjudge me up to now just cause I kept missing probation. And it's me trying to give you more when you've already had all of me before. Since when has it been all for one? I swear it's meant to be one for all. Cause no one should love anyone more than they love themselves. One more time I'm stuck in this darkness, trying to hide from the limelight. Wish there was still a place that I can call my home. Staring at my reflection through the cracks in the mirror, I'm no longer the man that you used to know. My blood is dripping and my words written in stone. They can try crush me, but they'll never crush my soul. Get me out of this darkness, give me back the spotlight. 'Cause why lie, this is all I know. When you make hella money, it's easy to change. I wish I never let that shit get to my brain. I was this close to losing it all, cause I was a fool. Blinded by the fame, distracted by the lights. Always in the wrong, thinking that I'm right. Lost in my thoughts, feeling useless, trying to justify my actions with excuses. That's the story of my life, that's for those who really care if I'm doing well. I have found happiness within myself. Why it's like all this shit needed to happen just so I could finally come out my shell. Just get me out of this darkness, let me enjoy the limelight. Wish there was still a place that I can call my home. Staring at my reflection through the cracks in the mirror, I'm no longer the man that you used to know. My blood is dripping and my words written in stone. They can try crush me, but they'll never crush my soul. Get me out of this darkness, give me back the spotlight. 'Cause why lie, this is all I know.
Once you start recording your experience, which counts as knowledge, yeah, everyone that's in your life becomes part of your experience. Everyone that you shared your time with becomes part of your experience. So you see those people, if you display your experience and they turn around and no, take me out, as if they're ashamed of you. You see, when someone hides their face, because if I was a famous person, yeah, and it just so happens they'll go around, this person will still go around and say, oh, that's my friend, yeah, in fact I'll phone him for you, yeah, I'll phone him, yeah, you can talk to him now, because now I'm famous and people would like to talk to me, and it would be nice, yeah, for the people he knows to know. Yeah, that's the guy I was telling you about. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. He'll be coming to my house the next day. Yeah. Oh, don't you remember? Oh, in fact, look at this video. And then he'll say, in fact, check this video out. Yeah. You'll see Hannah in there, my daughter. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's your friend. Oh, my God. When he comes, I want to be there. That's the kind of things, yeah, friends who don't want your success do. Yeah, they won't help you become successful. But if they can't break your success, yeah, then they will enjoy the limelight of it. Yeah, anyone, yeah, that is ashamed of you, yeah, you are not ashamed of them, yeah. But to stop yourself from wasting your time, yeah, you have to draw yourself away. Get this, I explained to this guy, yeah, why I can't take it down. It was the one video that people had taken interest in to the point where they'd made a comment. People had watched my videos, yeah, over 1,000 times, yeah, different videos, but no one had left a comment. That was the one video that someone expressed their view. So to take it down, yeah, was to lose that beautiful comment. I explained all that. In the middle of explaining that, he sent a little threat. You got 14 days to remove it, and that's why you're stubborn. You don't listen because this guy tries to stop me, yeah. Like when it counts, yeah, and I don't listen, and I do, yeah, as yeah, whatever, innit, yeah. And he brought that up, and I said thank you, yeah, for revealing your true heart. He's basically saying, yeah, you're the reason why you go through all the bullshit you go through. That's fine. I said that's fine, and he gave a good example, yeah, of one that I know, yeah, that he's got wrong, yeah, but because he's not my friend, yeah, he will even pin that as wrong on me. He doesn't care, yeah. And then I realized, boom. And then he goes, you got 14 days, yeah. I'm reporting it to the friend. They'll give you 14 days, take it off. And he deleted my number. So as I was talking to him, what's up? All of a sudden, his number went blank. So I sent the message and it didn't go. So then I went on Facebook, yeah, and then copied the message and sent it to him, yeah, and he didn't reply. And then I realized, yeah, this is the second time, yeah, me and this guy have had an argument, yeah, and he's easily deleted my number. And then we've come back together and he restored my number. And this second time, yeah, I said, nah. You see me, yeah, you see me, get this. I can fall out with you, but I'll never delete your number. And if you do call, yeah, I'll talk to you normal and we will resume from there. And I realized, yeah, why don't I delete people's numbers? Because I don't usually give up on friendships. But why do people delete numbers? Because you don't mean shit to them in the first place. So if someone deletes you, yeah, so from that moment, yeah, I also deleted him and I also blocked him. But remember, he blocked me first. Yeah, and I'm just, yeah. So he's blocked one end of the communication, and now I've accepted that he doesn't want to communicate, so I've blocked the other end. And you keep it that way. But you always remember, it wasn't your choice. Nostalgia, yeah. If someone tries to send you their nostalgic picture, oh, back in the day, yeah, apply it to that person. Yes, back in the day you had that fun with them. But what seed has germinated out of the fun and out of the memories you gave them? Yeah? If you realize that their relationship with you, no seed has come out of it, yeah? And that you could easily, yeah, live your life without them, yeah? Don't reply back to that text message. Show them that you don't share that nostalgia. Because you gave them something good and they admitted to it. But you don't remember them ever giving you nothing good. So let them know, yeah, that if it's truly nostalgia, yeah, that is their nostalgia. That in fact, yeah, it brought back bad memories for you. Bullshit.
For me, What's up for me? I am my lonely man, but chat to me. Chat to me, boy. She ain't ready to get brother. Now, rich young girl, if you're under. Darima, I'm in Darima. Thank you, in Darima. Darima, book Darima, book in Jemmy, and bye. Busy, Baby, I'm in a need you, one with you. Then say, Jana, Joe, but she's not coming, come. I don't remember me, Jamie, saying, my own. The time is they just me that nobody did. My own. Till I have to push it out, I cry for my finger. My own. Now the air, I feel I'm for everywhere I did. My own. See the money, baby, I will just run for you.
Good morning and good night. About nostalgia. You don't know what nostalgia means, man. In fact, let's finish. Nostalgia can be what? Similar to wistfulness, regret, something done or presented in order to evoke feelings of nostalgia. Imagine that. So let's start again. Nostalgia, noun. Nostalgia, a plural noun. Nostalgies. A sentimental longing or wistful affection for a period in the past. I was overcome with acute nostalgia for my days at university. Similar. Wistfulness, regret, something done or presented in order to evoke feelings of nostalgia. This is what this evoked. Bullshit. Feelings of bullshit. Feelings of crap. Yeah? Feelings of, you know what? Time to grow a new tree. A tree that bears fruit. Good morning and good night. Okay, oops, sorry. This is an Ashanti warrior, and he is going to explain and show you how the Ashanti war tactic works.
My name is Maxwell.
Maxwell, thank you for this presentation today. Would you show us how your great ancestors defeated the British? I will explain what you're doing as you're doing it. Hold on, let me focus on your board. So this is how the Ashantis will show, hold on, the army. Oh, that bit is a bit blackish, but I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, okay. Let's just imagine this will be the war board where the generals will gather to listen to the main general. So General Maxwell is going to draw it as it should be, and I'm going to explain it to you as he's drawing it. So the Ashanti war tactics begins with the following. You have to put your enemy into a box formation or into a packed formation. So this is the British flag he's about to draw. So get this, yeah. The Ashanti war tactic involves you squaring off your enemies. We're not squaring it off because the board is already squared. So imagine this as the British flag. So that's the first line he puts into it. That's the second line he puts into it. That's the third line he puts into it. Familiar? That's the fourth divisive line he puts into it. Now, the aim is called divide and conquer. So this is your army, and this is what the Ashantis will do. They will look at the formation of your army and pinpoint the weaknesses. Those are your weaknesses. And these are where they're going to hit you, divide you, and because you are now a smaller, because you're smaller now, it's easier to defeat you. In other words, divide and conquer. Okay, so Maxwell, let's show them how to play. I've forgotten, so you're going to show me. So, okay, so which one am I? Oh, Chaco no. Oh. Kana bazi zi abe se. So, basically what Maxwell is doing here, he's making sure, because normally, get this, on the field, yeah, the general will literally get on his feet on the floor, yeah, after looking at the enemy and seeing the enemy's formation, will then get on the floor, draw a box as he's doing now, yeah, and draw a box as he's doing